Hello and welcome to G Fun Facts Online, where today we're diving into a revolutionary new battleground in the war on cancer. Forget poisons and brute force attacks. What if we could simply starve cancer to death? Scientists are now unlocking nature's own arsenal to do just that, by targeting the one thing every living thing needs: food. This is the fascinating world of onco-metabolism. To understand this, we need to go back almost a century to a Nobel Prize-winning discovery by Otto Warburg. He noticed something strange about cancer cells. Unlike healthy cells, they are absolute sugar addicts. They guzzle down glucose at an incredible rate, but use it very inefficiently, even when there's plenty of oxygen around. This is called the Warburg effect. Think of it like a car that burns through a full tank of gas just to go a few miles. Cancer cells also get hooked on other fuels, like glutamine and fatty acids, to build the parts they need for their relentless growth. This unique, rewired metabolism is the secret to their success. But as we're now learning, it's also their greatest weakness. By understanding how cancer cells eat, we can find ways to cut off their fuel supply. And it turns out, the tools to do this might already be in your kitchen. Let's talk about polyphenols. These are compounds found in things like fruits, vegetables, and tea, and they are emerging as multi-targeted missiles against cancer's energy engine. First up is resveratrol, the famous compound in grapes and red wine. Resveratrol is like a bouncer at a club, stopping cancer cells from taking in too much glucose. It also throws a wrench into their energy production by inhibiting key enzymes and disrupting their cellular powerhouses, the mitochondria. This not only cuts their energy, but also creates stress that can trigger the cancer cell to self-destruct. Next, we have curcumin, the vibrant yellow compound that gives turmeric its color. Curcumin is a true multitasker. It doesn't just block the cancer's sugar supply. It also interferes with its use of glutamine and its ability to build fatty acids, essentially attacking the tumor's entire supply chain. Then there's epigallocatechin gallate, or EGCG for short. This is the most powerful catechin found in green tea. EGCG also blocks glucose uptake and disrupts those mitochondrial powerhouses, plunging the tumor into a full-blown energy crisis. Finally, in this group, let's look at quercetin, a flavonoid found in everyday foods like apples and onions. Quercetin is a powerful glycolytic inhibitor, meaning it directly stops the cancer cell from using sugar for energy. But here's where it gets really exciting. Quercetin has been shown to make conventional chemotherapy drugs, like doxorubicin, even more effective. By weakening the cancer cell's metabolism, it makes them an easier target for traditional treatments. The list doesn't stop with polyphenols. Science is uncovering a whole range of natural warriors. There's berberine, an alkaloid from plants like golden seal, which powerfully targets multiple metabolic pathways. Extracts from the Graviola plant, also known as soursop, have been shown to choke off the energy supply in pancreatic cancer models. And a recent groundbreaking study found a compound in Kencur ginger that stops tumor growth by disrupting its ability to create and use fatty acids, opening up a whole new avenue for attack. Now, this all sounds incredibly promising, but it's important to be realistic. A major hurdle is something called bioavailability. That means getting enough of these compounds from our food, absorbed into our bodies, and delivered to the tumor to have a real effect. Researchers are tackling this by developing new delivery systems, like nanoparticles, to protect these compounds and guide them directly to the cancer cells. The other key is dosage, finding the sweet spot that is effective without being toxic. But perhaps the most exciting path forward is synergy. The future isn't about choosing between natural compounds and conventional medicine. It's about using them together. By using these natural metabolic disruptors to weaken the cancer cell, we can make chemotherapy and radiotherapy more potent, potentially allowing for lower doses and fewer debilitating side effects. We are witnessing a true paradigm shift in cancer research. By looking beyond simply killing cancer cells and instead targeting their fundamental energy supply, we are writing a new chapter in this fight. The answers, it seems, may have been hiding in nature all along, waiting for science to unlock their incredible potential. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online.